Good evening. In this presentation, I'm going to explain my understanding of our organizational culture. Based on the last week video, Shine explains three main ways researchers study culture. The first one is the survey research approach. This uses questionnaires and numbers to describe how people feel about the organization. It helps leaders get a quick picture of morale or satisfaction, but it mainly captures the surface level. The second one is the analytical descriptive approach. This approach breaks culture into smaller, visible pieces like stories, symbols, norms. By studying these parts, we can understand how the bigger culture works. It's deeper than surveys, but it still doesn't reach the core beliefs. And the third one is the ethnographic approach, which is the most traditional and deepest one. This is when you actually observe people, talk to insiders, and see the culture in action. So it shows the real lived experience and hidden assumptions behind behaviors. It takes more time, but gives the most accurate picture. So let's move on to each approach's benefits and challenges. So for survey approach, the benefits is it's fast, it's easy to distribute, and helpful for large groups. But the challenge is only shows the surface, doesn't explain why people behave the way they do. The benefits for analytical descriptive approach is helps identify patterns, symbols, and shared meanings, useful for understanding visible culture elements. But the challenge, on the other hand, is still doesn't reach the unconscious beliefs or deeper assumptions. For ethnographic approach, the benefits we can say deepest and most realistic understanding of the culture helps leaders see the true behaviors, values, and assumptions inside the organization. But the challenges is basically very time consuming, requires skilled observations, and sometimes uncomfortable truth would come out. So let's see what is the best approach for my current position, which is I work at NB Energy as a financial analyst. So for NB Energy, I believe the ethnographic approach would be the most effective one. The company, I mean, our company is large, complex, and going through continuous changes in the system and processes. Surveys don't like always capture the real story. However, we still do surveys here and there sometimes, but the real story is really can be come out by real observation, because many employees deal with hidden frustrations, system challenges, and communication gaps that numbers alone would not show them. But using more observation, open conversations, and listening to insiders, project managers, analysts, field crew, finance team, etc., leaderships would see the deeper assumptions that shape the culture. This can help uncover things like resistance to change, communication silos, or misunderstanding across departments. This approach would support smoother transitions and stronger teamwork. So let's move on to see what's the importance of organizational culture. Organizational culture is extremely important because it influences how people think, act, and solve problems every day. A strong and healthy culture creates trust, teamwork, and clear expectations, which directly improves the efficiency of business processes. When employees feel supported and aligned with the values of the company, they make better decisions, communicate more effectively, and adapt faster to change. In simple words, culture sets the tone of a tone for like how work gets done and how well it's get done. Thank you for your attention. And this is the reference and a link to the last week video. Have a good evening.